Continuing to follow breaking news out of Pennsylvania, state police confirmed shots were fired at a rally for former President Donald Trump while he was speaking on stage. There's a lot of blue here. That light blue and that darker blue means partly covered.
Guys, I think I need a new rain jacket because I am getting soaked right now. And as that rain is coming in, those temperatures have also fallen.
These flames were extremely close to the road. Now I'm going to step out of the way so you can see some of those flames that are still here. Of the 31 passengers, 17 died. Construction crews are busy making progress on a brand new school. In recent weeks, contractors have made headway on the new Pipkin Middle School.
Let's see. Oh, that is almost 5 inches, guys.
Now, about an hour ago, the traffic was a little bit more backed up than what it is right now. As you can see, traffic is flowing smoothly. Honestly, I thought it wasn't too bad out there today. Let's bring in meteorologist Matt Hefner. Matt, am I going crazy? Was it a little bit better today, or am I delusional?
Today was the hottest day of 2025.
It's been a hot one. Apparently, I think that it's been just gorgeous and cool. Today, I spoke to the alderman who supported the architecture firm in building something to fill this hole here. That's Eric. He's about 6 feet tall. That's how tall these sunflowers are supposed to be. President-elect Donald Trump is asking the Supreme Court to delay the ban on TikTok from going into effect until after he takes office. Football season is here, baby. I don't know. Right. It's kind of a secret. I like the Chiefs. I know that.
And the Heat. The Chiefs,
the Chiefs and the Heat. Both two secrets that we're sharing today.
That's right.
This is what I really want to show you guys. This used to be slush right here, and now that's just ice.
How are you feeling? Still a fan of the Heat?
I just told you earlier in the show, it felt fine to me. I was like, man, you know, this is real nice. I could get used to this.
It's going to be brutally cold. There's no other way to describe it. Right now here in Springfield, I just checked my Color 10 weather app.
Right next to me, it's this like.
Where?
No.
Oh, yeah. And the city says they are working to get remote access to OC's storm shelter, and they do expect that sometime in the near future. But the woman I spoke to today says something needs to be done right now.
That is uncalled for, not having those doors, somebody there with a key to let us in.
85-year-old Patricia Parsley uses a walker or cane to get around. Last night, she drove to the Ozarks Community Center to seek shelter from the storm.
It seemed like hours, waiting for somebody to show up. And finally, nobody showed, and everybody left. It's became very obvious nobody was coming.
Parsley was one of the many people stuck outside in the rain while the tornado sirens were going off because the OC shelter's doors were locked.
Ultimately, we've been looking at the technology to prevent it from happening again because we recognize that fail-safes need to be in place.
For after hours, the city works with the Ozark Police Department to open the facility. They tell me police were responding to a car crash when the sirens went off.
I can't imagine how scary it was, and so I look forward to making those positive changes so it doesn't happen like that again.
Hayden Ponser is the interim parks director. He says this is the first time since the shelter opened 15 years ago that a situation like this has happened.
Tornadoes don't leave you a message saying, I'll be there at 6 o'clock tonight, be ready for me. They're liable to drop down anytime.
Parsley says if it wasn't for a family who was also waiting outside the shelter, she wouldn't have been able to make it back up the hill.
I was scared to death down there because I was scared for everybody. I thought it was all goners.
That's her blood. That's where the dog attacked her. She dripped until she got to the car because it was just running down her face.
In what was supposed to be a fun baseball game for her kids, Alexis Gale tells me that came to a halt when her daughter went to use the restroom at the pavilion in Grant Beach. She says a homeless person's dog inside the pavilion rushed out.
I got the dog off of her. When she got up, there was just blood running down her face.
The dog bit part of her left eyelid. Luckily, the child didn't need stitches and won't have any vision problems.
That animal, technically, it was on a leash, and I will say that, but the animal was unattended. I just feel like it was an I don't care kind of moment. It does not make me feel very nice right now.
When she contacted the Grant Beach Sports Committee, she was told there's not much they can do.
I'm pretty much told I could either sue or let it go, and I'm not going to let it go.
This was an unfortunate incident. We've never had anything like this before. So
We didn't know what to do other than we called the police.
Pauletta Dunn tells me there are only about 3 people leading the Grant Beach Sports Organization.
We do the best that we can to keep people safe. We don't ever want to put anybody in harm's way, but there's only so much we can do as far as reprimanding people. We can't do anything with people being in the park because it's a public space.
Gail tells me she doesn't plan on bringing her children back to Grant Beach Park.
Because we're on the north side, we're looked down on, and I don't want it to be like that.
Heart and prayers go out to you all for this very unfortunate and tragic incident.
22-year-old Riley Strain's body was found this morning in the Cumberland River after 2 weeks of extensive searching. After Strain left Luke's 32 Bridge Bar on Broadway, he was seen on security video stumbling through downtown Nashville. At 9:50 that night,
"How you doing, sir?" "I'm good. How are you?" "Good."
He briefly talked with a police officer. The next day at 1:46 in the afternoon, his fraternity brothers reported him missing. The search in Nashville intensified as he remained missing. Family and friends back home in Springfield held a vigil for Strain on Wednesday, March 13th, praying for his safe return home.
Thank you, everyone, for the continued thoughts and prayers and love. We feel every single one.
A week ago, Friday, March 15th, amid a state investigation, Luke's 32 Bridge released a statement saying Strain was served only 1 alcoholic drink and 2 waters at their establishment.
He was just a wonderful young man. He had a bright future ahead of him. He was going to graduate in May. Just an all-around good guy.